Steffes Group, selling land and the equipment to farm it. On Thursday, April 18th, Steffes held a retirement auction for Rodney and Millie Gilderhus in Petersburg, North Dakota, where the sun finally graced us with its presence. And even though we ran into a little rut because of the warmth, it finally felt like spring.
Hey guys, I'm with our bosses here today, Rod and Millie, and you know, Millie, I detect a little bit of an accent. First of all, where are you from?
I'm from Texas, from Fort Worth, Texas.
Okay.
Originally, I've been here 40 years, so...
Married to this one?
Married to that one, so you'd think I'd sound like North Dakota, but I think Texas still reigns, so...
Absolutely, absolutely. So how did you guys meet?
In the service, I was stationed at Carswell Air Force Base in Fort Worth, and I met her, and that's where it started.
And the rest is history?
The rest is history, yes it is.
Absolutely. So when did you guys come here to North Dakota, and why did you pick Petersburg?
Well, his stepdad lived right across the road and farmed this farm, and he decided he was going to retire and wanted to know if Rod wanted to come farm, and this is his home.
Okay.
So he stopped the Air Force, and here we were.
So what do you think about the crowd that you got here today?
It's a good crowd. There'll be a lot of internet people bidding too, so it should be a good auction here, I think. They have a good reputation for bringing the internet people in. We like that.
That we do. So your reason for choosing Steffes, did you know about us before?
Oh yes, yeah, we knew about Steffes, and I don't know. That's up to him, I think, to answer that question. But we knew about Steffes, so
okay.
Yeah, most of the auction sales we see, flyers and stuff, are Steffes auctions, and he does a good job, cleans up things real nice, and you feel you trust him when you talk to him. You know that he sounds like he knows what's going on, and he can get your stuff sold at a good price.
Well, that gives us the warm and fuzzies. We really appreciate that, guys. Well, best of luck to you today. Go enjoy your party.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Rod and Millie had quite the eclectic collection of smaller items on their sale, from mini sleds to mini motors, all the way up to heavy-duty tractors. And two men in particular were there to witness every item sell, from start to finish.
All right, I am joined here with a couple of, well, basically we got the Steffes boy band, I think. You guys have been following Steffes for quite some time, but I think you probably have the longest record. So when did you first hear about Steffes, or when did you get acquainted?
At some of the auctions right in the Fargo area, because I went to NDSU in Fargo, and then I taught school one time in West Fargo.
Okay, and what's your favorite part about a Steffes auction?
Well, one of the things I like is that the auction kind of moves right along, so you're not there for hours and hours waiting for junk, and he seems to be pretty good to keep the crowd interested.
Yeah, we got some pretty good guys. So I saw you two taking a bunch of notes. Every time something was sold, both your heads would go down at the same time and you'd write your little notes. So what notes do you take, or what do you look forward to when you come to an auction and you're doing your rounds?
Well, I just have a little alfalfa, and I was looking for a trailer, and it went for what I thought I wanted to pay, so I bought it and wrote it down. I'm not a farmer right now, so that's all I was looking for, is just something small.
Okay, and what brought you to the auction today?
Well, I knew Rod for many years, and I wanted to come to a sale and see what the stuff goes for and stuff. I was more interested in the snowmobile or the motorcycle or the three-wheeler, but they went out of range.
Shoot, I know those went pretty well. So you think you guys are going to come back to another one pretty soon now that the sun is out?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah? How about yourself?
Probably, yeah. The guy that had the auction sale grew up in the hometown that I come from, Adams, North Dakota.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming to this one today, guys. I'm glad you got what you wanted. Sorry you missed out on your motorcycles, but hopefully see you again soon.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Thank you.
Nothing runs like a deer, as the saying goes, and that held true for this lineup of tractors. With the youngest ones coming out of 1997, but standing in great condition, speaks volumes for both the maker and its owner. The John Deere 9300 with about 8,500 hours on it sold for $45,000. While the 9400 heavy hauler was sold at $47,000. The cultivating and tillage equipment was good, but a little softer than expected, seeing as farmers will soon be in the field and may already have the equipment they need. Their 9760 combine sold well at $59,000 with nearly 3,000 separator hours. But the biggest sale of the auction, with a ton of interest in the late model piece, was the 2015 John Deere air seeder with approximately 7,500 acres.
Now 65, now do you want to bid 165?
Final bid was taken at $160,000. For a full list of the auction results, you can head to our website at steffesgroup.com, and while you're there, don't forget to check out all of our news articles and any upcoming events near you. Don't forget to click and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can stay up to date on all of our auction previews and recaps.